My parents sent my older brother and I here first. We're in Thailand. I was born in Taiwan, but my dad had a job in Thailand. He was a chemical and instrumentation engineer, incredible engineer. And his job was to go start an oil refinery. And so we moved to Thailand, lived in Bangkok. 1973, 1974 time frame. And all of a sudden, one day, there were tanks and soldiers in the streets. And my parents thought, probably isn't safe for the kids to be here. And so they contacted my uncle. My uncle lives in Tacoma, Washington. We had never met him. And my parents sent us to him.
How old were you?
I was about to turn 9, and my older brother almost turned 11. And so the two of us came to the United States, and we stayed with our uncle for a little bit while he looked for a school for us. And my parents didn't have very much money, and they'd never been to the United States. My father was, I'll tell you that story in a second. My uncle found a school that would accept foreign students and affordable enough for my parents. And that school turned out to have been in Oneida, Kentucky, Clark County, Kentucky, the epicenter of the opioid crisis today. Coal country. Clark County, Kentucky was the poorest county in America when I showed up. It is the poorest county in America today. And so we went to the school. It's a great school, Oneida Baptist Institute, in a town of a few hundred. I think it was 600 at the time that we showed up. No traffic light. I think it's 600 today. It's kind of amazing feat, actually. The school had a mission of being an open school for any children who'd like to come. And what that basically means is that if you're a troubled student, if you have a troubled family, whatever your background, you're welcome to come to Oneida Baptist Institute, including kids from international who would like to stay there.
Did you speak English at the time?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And so we showed up. My first thought was, gosh, there are a lot of cigarette butts on the ground. 100% of the kids smoked. So right away, this is not a normal school.
9-year-olds?
No, I was the youngest kid.
Okay. 11-year-olds.
My roommate was 17 years old. And the second thing I noticed when you walk into your dorm room is there are no drawers and no closet doors. There are no locks so that people could check up on you. And so I go into my room, and he's 17, and we, get ready for bed. And he had all this tape all over his body. And turned out he was in a knife fight, and he's been stabbed all over his body, and these were just fresh wounds.
Whoa.
And the other kids were hurt much worse. And so he was my roommate, the toughest kid in school, and I was the youngest kid in school. And so we were there for a couple of years. Every kid had chores. My older brother's chore was to work in the tobacco farm. So they raised tobacco so that they could raise some extra money for the school, kind of like a penitentiary.
Wow.
And my job was just to clean the dorm. And so I was 9 years old. I was cleaning toilets, and for a dorm of 100 boys, I cleaned more bathrooms than anybody. And I just wish that everybody was a little bit more careful. But anyways, I was the youngest kid in school. My memories of it was really good, but it was a tough town.
Sounds like.
Yeah, town kids, everybody had knives.
Oof.
Everybody had knives. Everybody smoked. Everybody had a Zippo lighter. Probably the only thing that really breaks my heart about that experience was, so we didn't have enough money to make, international phone calls every week. And so my parents gave us this tape deck, this Iowa tape deck, and a tape. And so every month we would sit in front of that tape deck, and my older brother Jeff and I, the two of us would just tell them what we did the whole month.
Wow.
And we would send that tape by mail. And my parents would take that tape and record back on top of it and send it back to us.
Wow.
Could you imagine if for 2 years,
Wow.
if that tape still existed of these two kids just describing their first experience with United States? Like, I remember telling my parents that I joined the swim team. My roommate was really buff, and so every day we spent a lot of time in the gym. And so every night, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, every day in the gym. So I was 9 years old. I was pretty buff. And so I joined the soccer team. I joined the swim team because if you join the team, they take you to meets, and then afterwards you get to go to a nice restaurant. And that nice restaurant was McDonald's. And I recorded this thing. I said, Mom and Dad, we went to the most amazing restaurant today. This whole place is lit up. It's like the future. And the food comes in a box. And the food is incredible. The hamburger is incredible. It was McDonald's. But anyhow, wouldn't it be amazing?
Oh my God.
2 years.
Recording?
Yeah, 2 years. Yeah. No, my parents are incredible, actually. They grew up really poor. And when they came to the United States, they had almost no money. They came and we were staying in a apartment complex. They had just rent back in the, I guess people still do, rent a bunch of furniture. And we were messing around. We bumped into the coffee table and crushed it. It was made out of particle wood. We crushed it. And I just still remember the look on my mom's face, because they didn't have any money and she didn't know how she was going to pay it back. But anyhow, that kind of tells you how hard it was for them to come here. But they left everything behind, and all they had was their suitcase and the money they had in their pocket. And they came to the United States.
How old were they
Pursued
at the
the
time?
American dream. They were in their 40s.
Wow.
Yeah, late 30s. Pursue the American dream. This is the American dream. People who are successful leave the impression often that our job gives us great joy. I think largely it does. That our jobs, we're passionate about our work. And that passion relates to it's just so much fun. I think it largely is. But it distracts from, in fact, a lot of success comes from really, really hard work.
Yes.
There's long periods of